Let's see what we got here. Let's go with the 70-year-old escort. Uh,
Ugh.
yeah. Along with most frequent, along with the most frequent. Oh, I must have cut out the first part. Caroline V, who charges $120 per hour, opened up about the weirdest request she's received. She's 70 years old, and they're not for the faint-hearted. She said it's a toss-up, isn't it, between sucking the dog off and doing shit. Make up your mind, really. Which one do you think is the weirdest of those? Making a poo sandwich for somebody and then getting them to smear it all over their face when they're finished. Uh, yeah, I've got one of those booked for next month. That's going to be fun. Coming up all the way from the Isle of Wight, this is in the UK, just to eat my poo. Caroline clarified that she would never suck off a dog. Uh, she also said that she has had clients as young as 20 and as old as 80 years old. Well, you're 70, so I mean, come on, 80, it's fine.
Wait. How much
Uh,
do you said she charges over $100 an hour?
120 pounds per hour.
That surprises me that a 70-year-old prostitute can charge that much. That seems kind of insane if you think about it.
Also, who are these 20-year-olds who are looking for her services? Oh man. She also explained one moment when a client asked her to fill up a large bottle with her own pee. He proceeded to drink this at a meal they had together before heading up to their hotel room, where he continued to drink while she dressed as a maid. Caroline said that was the first time I'd ever had anything to do with water sports and urine, etc. However, Caroline claims the most common fetish that clients came to her with is centered around her age. She said, "You get to the point where you've done more or less what I've done, that you're not shocked anymore with what they come up with. Because when they message you, they sort of say, 'Can I ask you something? I've had this fantasy,' and you wait and you think, 'I wonder what this is going to be.' And usually it's quite normal. They just want me to be their granny, or their auntie or whatever. And I go, yeah, that's no problem at all." Caroline claims the fetish stems from the childhood of their clients. She said because they were younger, they would go either go and visit their granny, or their granny would come visit them, and they'd kind of ogle at them and wonder what was up their skirt. And they'd watch and sit and look at the stockings, and I have thoughts about playing with them and seeing what knickers they had on. So they've had these ideas about a neighbor or an aunt or somebody older than them, much more mature, and they think, I just really like to do business with them and see what it's like. So I guess the UK isn't much different from the US.
That's true. With their accent, we think of them as being fancy, but really they're just as messed up.
It's worse because they're going for their grannies.
It's just it's crazy the way people develop fetishes, uh, and it's crazy that like that many people would have like an old woman fetish. You know what I mean? You would think it.
Yeah.
You would think the percentage would be so low, but it can't be.
I'm so glad I can't read minds. Like, that's one of the powers that people would say they might want to have or something, but
Oh yeah, I know.
God. Oh,
Of all the X-Men like type superpowers I could have, that is not one I would want.
no. You'd be
I
hearing
think.
everybody's intrusive thoughts.
Oh god, I think some people are such gossip hounds. I think they would just love that. Like, oh, I'll know what everybody's thinking, and I'm like, that sounds terrible. I don't want to know.
Yeah. I hate gossip anyway, because, like, you're
Yeah,
just talking about people. It's so boring.
I know. I know. I never understood the gossip hounds, man. I never
Yeah.
understood it at all, man.
Give me some facts about space, then I'll listen to you. Tell me something interesting. Tell me what's going on in Venus, man.
The Venetians have even older prostitutes.
Great grandmothers.
Man, as soon as if we ever were visited by an alien race, like how long do you think it would take us to make like some sort of like fetish or porn out of that alien race? You know what I mean? It would be
Immediately.
it'd be like, yeah,
Immediately.
immediately.